Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the full moon in Leo. Now, this full moon is especially good for Aries, Gemini, Leos, Librans, Sagittarius, and Aquarians. So if you guys have those in your chart, it should be a little bit less challenging than it is for everybody else. The energy around this time is really bright and proud, but you have to be careful. Maybe it's a little bit too proud. So it's a really great time to ask yourself if you've been too self-centered, egotistical. Have you been treating people around you like minions? Have you been arrogant, vain, pushy, or pompous? Have you been expressing yourself creatively enough? And have you shown yourself enough self-love? Okay, the Leo full moon is a good time to get back in touch with our humility. And it's a really good time to find balance between your friends and what you need and what they need. And it's a great time to practice forgiveness, okay, and entering a state of gratitude. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This is a full moon reading in Leo for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? So while I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, and ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates whenever you upload anything new. All right, so let's go ahead, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now remember, this reading goes from the full moon in Leo on February 9th until we have the full moon in Virgo on March 9th. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to move these up so you guys can see them. Okay. There you go. All right, Leo, looking at the bottom of the deck, your overall energy here is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is your energy. It's Leo, Aries, Sag. It's about competition. It can be healthy competition. Here, there seems to be a bit of a, it seems to be a really push and pull. So this could be within your love relationships. It could be at work or in your general environment, just sort of running up against a lot of, a lot of banter, a lot of back and forth, a lot of struggle here. It is in the upright, so it hasn't quite become toxic yet, but it is something you have to be careful with. I feel like there's two of you or more than one of you struggling for the spotlight, okay? Underneath that, you have the Emperor energy, which is Aries. This is somebody who's very authoritarian, someone who, gives out punishment, sets the rules, can be very domineering. So if this is your energy, okay, it is fire energy, or you might have an Aries around you, okay, this is somebody who is very domineering, and you might be sort of bristling against that, or people, if this is your energy, people might be bristling against you, sort of being controlled. The Knight of Pentacles is making an offering. Somebody might be making you an offering, or you might making somebody an offer of stability, okay, of long-term gain and or stability. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is one of my player cards, okay, which somebody who's very charismatic. Here there's lots of fire energy, right? Leo, Aries, Sag, somebody who doesn't want responsibilities, somebody who just kind of wants to have fun, somebody who doesn't plan a lot, doesn't worry too much about people, the other people in their surroundings. So again, this is a really great time to not only practice gratitude, but check and see, how have you been treating people, or how have people been treating you? Is it fair? Is it equal? Is it nice? The Seven of Pentacles underneath, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy really tells me, that you've been experiencing some delays and frustrations, okay? And so we're going to see how that plays out in the rest of your reading. The first card out is beautiful. Where are you right now? Leo, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a huge blessing. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is a brand new beginning. This is you taking advantage of, you know, resources, health, wellness, you know, and this, I love how this pentacle is so big because I feel like you're really optimistic about what you can do and how you can change and how you can like up level, find enlightenment, ascend on this journey, whether it's with a relationship, at work, health, wellness, or finances. Now, how are people perceiving you? The Ten of Wands. This is very Sagittarius energy, but again, it's fire energy. This person has taken on a lot. People are seeing you as maybe feeling a little bit burdened. People are seeing you as a bit, you know, like you've said yes to too many people, or you're trying to do too many things, like you have too many fingers and too many pies. So you do have to be careful, make sure that whatever is your main focus, that you're doing it really well, and that you might have to trim down some of the responsibilities that you have, you know, in order to, you know, also so that people see you as, you know, see you as capable, right? Because here it's like kind of nobody wants to give you anything extra because they see you a little bit, you know, burdened here. What's blocking you and your desires and your goals? This is the Four of Swords. This is rest. This is rejuvenation. For some of my Leos out there, you need to take a break. You've been doing way too much. It's really important that you find that quiet time, and also that you know, you listen to spirit. You take the time to pray, to meditate, to set your intentions. Remember, the full moon is an amazing time to release. So release some of these burdens. And if you're having a hard time, you know, some of you might be needing to do yoga, go get a massage. I'm getting some of you might need acupuncture. Some of you might need energetic alignment via Reiki, massage, whatever it might be. But really, you need to rest. You need to, because I feel like you've taken on too much and there's a sense of exhaustion setting in, Leo. And so it's really important too that, you know, spiritually, physically, mentally, that you find this peace, this rest, this rejuvenation, and this relaxation. What you need to do to overcome these obstacles, this is the Chariot. Okay, and the Chariot card is Cancer. Some of you might be Cancer, Leo, cuspers, but the Chariot is stand strong. Do what you need to do. Use your life experience and your maturity to, and your strength and your will, okay, your desire to tame the beasts within, right? Here we have the shadow side and we have the light side. They're both moving. They're going through emotional waters. It might be a turbulent and emotional time, but it's really important that you stay strong. Don't let too many people, you know, in on, you know, maybe how you're feeling, okay, but just do, you know, do your job, do what you need to do what's best for you, and rely on yourself, Leo, okay? Because this is somebody who's very mature, they're very self-centered, but in a good way, you know, they're centered within themselves. They're strong. There's a good deal of potency and magic to you. So really, you know, and this is very magician type energy as well. The 69, the symbol, okay, oftentimes we have the yoni and the nut or whatever it is. It's representing sexuality and perfect union and blending your masculine and your feminine. So make sure make sure to find that balance within so that you find the strength and to be successful and to move through this. All right. The next one is what you can do within in order to help achieve these goals. The Knight of Cups is more Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is commitment. This is somebody who's, you know, make the commitment to yourself emotionally. Okay, draw up a contract with yourself. This is what I'm committed to. This Ace of Pentacles, I'm committed to self-love. I'm committed to planting it, waiting for it, watering it, fertilizing it, watching it grow, tending to it until eventually whatever this is, I can step back and it grows on its own, right? And whether that's a relationship, whether that's your job, whether it's it's a side hustle, a passion project, a creative project, or, or if it's your health and your wellness, getting to a point, but you being completely committed to it as if, and this could be a relationship too. It could be also expressing your love to someone, making a commitment to somebody, turning on the romance and the charm and saying, hey, this is how I can help you. This is how we can come together. This is what I have to offer you, because he is making an absolutely beautiful, emotionally committed offering. And I really like that. What you can learn from the outside world is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Knight of Swords is somebody who is dogmatic, who has lost sight of what is true and important and their authenticity, right? They're just doing something for the sake of doing it. And he's kind of swinging this sword wildly. He knows where he wants to go, but he can't seem to get the clarity on how to do it. And he's not organized. It's sort of aimless. And I'm really seeing that with this Five of Wands card. Thankfully, it's in the upright, but if it were in the reverse, it's like messy and dangerous. And, so the importance of not letting your judgment be clouded and not doing things out of dogma just to do them, but really taking a good hard look at why you're doing something and how it's affecting you and any others. Now, in your projected outcome, we have the Six of Swords. I love this card because the Six of Swords is moving out of choppy waters and into a very peaceful, beautiful, wonderful new beginning, new world, new job, new relationship, taking an old relationship to new heights. But this is showing up in the reverse, so I am getting, you guys, my Leos, that for some of you, that it's not going to be smooth sailing just yet. Okay, that there's going to be some hard work that you have to put into this. Again, it's really important that you guys drop some burdens. I feel like you've taken on too much to a level of exhaustion. So you really, really need to find that peace, that rest, that rejuvenation. You have the inner strength and the courage to make whatever this is grow into something very, very beautiful. But you do have to really commit to it and make sure that you're seeing things clearly. You're not getting sidetracked by what other people think and feel. Okay, don't take on other people's energies. Don't absorb their energies as your own. Okay, that's really important that you stay true to yourself and that you set your boundaries, Leo. Say no. Okay, it's really important that you say no. And you're going to have to sort of come out of this competitive, not to get rid of your competitive nature or stifle it, but maybe there's an environment, work, or relationship that just isn't quite giving you the peace that you need and the relaxation. So really trying to get yourself into a more peaceful, calm, relaxed state. We have memories of love. We have the 6 card. This is beautiful. This is nostalgia. This is somebody from the past. Again, remember we do have Mercury retrograde coming in the middle of February. So you may be, meeting people from the past coming back into your life. But it is also just a time of innocence and joy and what is it that makes you happy? And then you have to make sure that you're doing that more often, Leo, right? That it can't all be work and, hard work and you needing to find inner courage. There are times where you have to take time for yourself to do the innocent things that make you happy. All right, foundation and achievements, number 4. Yes, I mean, this is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that you want to watch. This is for your stability. You're doing it for your stability. You've achieved a lot. Make sure that you take stock of where you've come from, what you've done, where you've been, okay? That, and that you're starting something new. You're starting something new and it's going to grow into something very beautiful. And it's, whether it's a job or it's a relationship or starting a family, okay, or calling in your soulmate, it's a very beautiful thing. All right, and we have patience and planning. All right, so again, this is all about making choices with these 2 pillars here. I'm really getting the need for you to use your intuition and making a choice. Again, with I'm seeing very high priestess type energy that, there may be things going on in the background that you can't quite see. You can't quite put your finger on it. But if things aren't moving as quickly as you would like them to, right, or you're not seeing the results that you want to, Spirit is saying, it's important that, you take the time right now to, to rest, to relax, get the downloads. Not everything is going to happen when you want it to or how you want it to. And when it seems like nothing is happening, there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and you have to give the universe the time and the space to deliver, your requests. Okay, so that might take some patience, and then also make sure that you're planning because this is beginner mind. This is something brand new that you want to watch and see come to fruition. So you're gonna have to plan some things out, not this reckless fire energy, right? Like take a step back. All right, and then we have stand your ground. So we have two sevens coming out. 77 is a master number. Okay, so we have 77 on the deck, and it's spirit work. It's the path of the mystic, spiritual leadership, truth, purification of the ego. So spirit is really asking you, do take your ego out of it. And ego is a lot, with the fire signs, have to be really careful with ego and do some ego work. And I don't mean that as a slight or accusatory, but really focus on what is best for you. Again, the rest and the rejuvenation, the need for meditation and prayer, connecting with your spirit guides and your angels and spirit to figure out what are the next steps. Okay, and really find that quiet time so that you can receive those messages. I'm getting that so loud and so clear for Leo. Okay, the importance of that and finding that peace and that calm, and stand your ground. Like, this may not be easy, right? So we have that Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so yeah, you're on your way. You're making the right changes. It may not happen overnight. Okay. And also the importance of you checking back 6 months ago. What were you doing? What were you manifesting back when we had the full moon in Leo, right? Back over, around early August, I believe it was. Don't quote me on it. Because some of you may be manifesting something that you're no longer aligned with, okay? Or you might still be manifesting. You might have hit a few bumps in the road, and that's okay, right? Patience and planning is necessary. Here we have pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. All right, nice energy. Okay, use your mind wisely. 4 and 7 breaks down to an 11. So again, the importance of balance here, bringing yourself into balance, Leo. And I love this card, and it always reminds me, like when pigs fly. And I feel like somebody may have said that to you, like you don't have a chance, you don't have a chance in hell. Or maybe you said that to yourself, and you might be feeling that way, like maybe some self-defeating thoughts. Okay, and behaviors here, but Spirit saying, it's coming. It might just be on standby here, all right, but it's coming. And then White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic, exactly, 66, right? 66 is a master number about money, prosperity, forgiveness, healing, service to others, and unconditional love, right? So trust in the magic, Leo. Things are happening for you, all right? Really good things are happening, but you do need to be patient, and it might not be exactly when you want them to happen. All right, additional messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Additional messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, leadership, 81 breaks down to a 9. You're getting there. And I love this because I think based on your foundations and achievements, based on your past work, based on your CV or your resume, and I mean that and in a work state or in relationships or just in life, that you're a natural born leader. You guys, in some of you, again, with this 5 of Wands energy with the Emperor underneath, I think some of you are really vying for a leadership role, either at work or within a relationship or within the family. Okay, and this red energy is like, whoa, you're gonna get it, right? You're gonna get what you're going for, right? Leos love the spotlight. You guys are, and you will be. You're going to be a leader in your field or whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I love all this red fire energy, this passion that we're seeing here, Leo. All right, and intuition, number 22. So we have another master number coming out here. No, 22s are beautiful because 2s are all about partnerships and making decisions. But the master number 22 is one of the most powerful numbers. It has to do with building a legacy, spiritual ideals, and selfless service. So do make sure, Leo, that you're giving back. Again, remember with, what the message was during, the full moon in Leo, how have you been treating people around you? Okay. And, have you been expressing yourself creatively enough? And make sure that, it's time to get back in touch with your humility. Okay. But also pay attention to what your friends need and what you need, what your family needs, what people in your surroundings need, and do that by using your intuition. But I love this orange red energy coming out for you guys. This is so Leo and so beautiful. And I feel like you guys have been through so much. It hasn't been easy, and you guys are going to have to continue the fight a little bit. Yeah. But you guys, Leo, you guys have the fight in you. All right. Final message, celebration. Yay, Leo. There will be a time for celebration, and look at what's coming. there's this full moon. So this is a full moon in Leo reading. So by the time we're having that full moon in Virgo, Leos, I feel like you guys are going to be celebrating, even if it's the smaller successes. I feel like this is such a larger reading, but it's like more like a 2020 reading for you, but you guys are doing it. Hang in there. You've got this. All right. Trust in the magic. Use your mind wisely. Okay. And this is going to require some patience and planning, but you guys are going to stand your ground and you guys are going to celebrate. You guys are turning this Ace of Pentacles energy, this new beginning, into something very beautiful, and you guys are going to fight for it tooth and nail. I love it. I love you guys, Leo. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates. And thank you for listening, and have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful full moon in Leo.